Atn covers it all on Atn Politics today. Every day our lives are changed by history.
We are one people, all of us.
Leaders, politics.
Nobody's ambition is what they blood.
I have fought very firmly.
Natural occurrence, war, and the world economy.
I belong to everybody, and I belong to nobody.
Atn covers it all on Atn Politics today. Every day our lives are changed by history.
We are one people, all of us.
Leaders, politics.
Nobody's ambition is what they blood.
I have fought very firmly.
Natural occurrence, war, and the world economy.
I belong to everybody, and I belong to nobody.
Atn covers it all on Atn Politics today. Every day our lives are changed by history.
We are one people, all of us.
Leaders, politics.
Nobody's ambition is what they blood.
I have fought very firmly.
Natural occurrence, war, and the world economy.
I belong to everybody, and I belong to nobody.
Atn covers it all on Atn Politics today.
The pleasure is mine to welcome you to another edition of Atn Politics. Atn Politics is the network's flagship program that discusses core political trends with relevant political stakeholders. And today on Atn Politics, we will be discussing core issues from different political landscapes. Such as in Abia State, Chairman says that PDP built the present democratic foundation. And Julius Abure accuses INEC of mismanaging 2023 elections. Peter Obi says that President Tinubu is following the footsteps of his predecessor.
Every day our lives are changed by history.
We are one people, all of us.
Leaders, politics.
Nobody's ambition is what they blood.
I have fought very firmly.
Natural occurrence, war, and the world economy.
I belong to everybody.
Pleasure to have you back. And with me today on Atn Politics is a political analyst. He is a juggernaut of repute. He is known in every TV and radio stations as a commentator of no mean repute. But we have the pleasure of welcoming him on Atn Politics today, even with the party in Abia State. Such a topsy-turvy relationship with the Abia people, and making comments being the shadow government per se in the present Labour Party governance of Abia State. Sir, throw some light on this statement that was made by the PDP chairman, sir.
Well, that's not too a spectacular statement or claim by the PDP leadership. It's a common knowledge, no doubt. Abia State has been known to be a PDP state since 1999. And claiming to be a shadow government means that they are yet to come to terms. The reality that you now have a new sheriff in town, and in the guise of the Labour Party, and which appear to garner a semblance of just the memory we celebrated yesterday, yeah. June 12, when you had more of what I call popular participation. Yeah. And many, if actually they find it difficult to let go, that time have changed and that the people have made a decision. The PDP had the opportunity, and political watchers and very social critics.
Perspective of Alex Oti's government, even trying to scrutinize the past regime, the past government of Ikpeazu.
Yes.
Recently, he has asked concerning the funds or the project that pertains to the airport And I think they seem to be at his mercy.
Exactly, no, but it's expected. It's one of the shortcomings of the crop of leaders who inherited power since 1999. That is one of the, what you call dividend of democracy. The ability for a present government to be able to probe or hold accountable the previous government. It hasn't been a culture in Nigeria. So it's like everyone carries on as if business as usual. Yeah. So we're glad that we're beginning to see a little bit of courageous leaders who can say, yes, it is part of democratic tenets to hold past or even present leaders accountable. So there is a need to further deepen that value system. It is one of the, I think, very fundamental problem why government after government is unable to actually provide to the people their basic needs and also improve their living condition, because you find a system where a few people keep amassing the common patrimony of the people. But where there is a culture of part of the problem in the Nigerian socio-political crisis now, the need, some of us have been in the front line calling for deeper consciousness, political consciousness, because it appears that we have a little bit of docile electorates or citizenry who don't understand that if you go by Section 14 of the 99 Constitution as amended, that sovereignty belongs to the people and they need to participate in the process. So one way is first the electioneering process, the freedom, critical aspect. So if the PDP kind of orientation is not such that allows for popular participation, that is without being subject to dictatorship, and they find that in the Labour Party, I'm afraid they might just be prolonging their mirage and their dreams, because the people have suddenly realized that in a democratic society, it's not about one man calling the shots, that you must give equal opportunity to everybody, especially members of your party, and they mustn't be at your mercy. Like we've had, is very poor political culture, primitive. All over, and a part of the central problem of the Nigerian crisis, as long as I'm concerned, is the imposition of leaders. The actual people have not been given the opportunity to lead. So when you impose people whose philosophy, whose guiding orientation, political, what to call that thing now, ideology, is seen publicly as a means of amassing wealth, there is no way they will allow the real people who have empathy, who have compassion, who are patriotic, to lead, and thereby the people keep suffering. And perhaps some people tell them to resort to religious prayers, when it ought to be a direct action. So the people of Abia State can see that in OT. Yes.
We are